Welcome to the channel. It's awesome that you're tuning in, because in this very fragile package from China we're going to get something pretty damn cool to put in your collection. Grid is a company that makes these very cool pieces of art from old school hardware. Think about your Game Boy, PlayStation, or just a controller. They are, by the way, the only company how they are that crazy about packing up the product like that. I've seen a lot of packages from China. Most of them have like this bubble wrap or some duct tape around it, but they did an amazing job. So let's remove all of the plastic covers to begin with. But let's get this show on the road and let's remove the plastic protectors first. And they're using a lot of tape on here. But I've seen a couple of their products, and I must say the overall quality, I was really satisfied with it. I did see some videos like some fellow creators got some very bad products out there, and I don't know if it's going to be the same company, but in the end I just wanted to check it out. Is it really worth picking up? Because it's a lot of money, that is one thing to be sure. So let's get myself the scissor and let's get the show on the road, because oh man, they already mentioned they did an amazing job in packing this thing up. Bubble wrap, box, plastic protectors for the corners. It's absolutely nuts. And inside we're going to get a very high quality thick cardboard box. Whee! Alright, so let's remove the final box. Man, what an adventure it was only removing everything. And inside the box I really love the presentation, so let's take a close look at it. First of all, some Terraphone to fill up the gaps here. So we do have this 50% off, so if you're interested in it I will give you a quick look. So here we're having like a 50% off if you're interested in getting one of these things. Just wanted to show you. Pretty damn cool to give you the option. There's also still, I think there's still this giveaway going around that you can win yourself a limited edition frame with an iPhone. I did own myself an iPhone back in the day. I think it was the iPhone, I think it was number 3, if I recall it correctly. And also they're going to give you this if you want to put it on your wall. I have no idea how to do that. So that is basically, it feels like my birthday when it comes to Grid. That's a fact. So first of all, the presentation, I'm just going to give them a 9 out of 10. The way how everything has been done. And again, you're paying a lot of money for this. So they just should do this every single time with every package. I'm curious how this basically turned out. So this is the PlayStation Portable. I didn't mention before, but I will put it in the title. The PlayStation Portable is one of those handhelds that I really enjoyed for a very long time. I got myself every single model now, but back in the day I got myself the number 1000 and the 2000. I still remember when this big clunky device came out, and later on they released the Slim, and I was flabbergasted about how good it actually was. And I mean particularly like having the same kind of performance with even like a slimmer device. But let's do also a quick overview with this. And you know what's kind of cool? Maybe let's do a quick side by side when it comes to also the 1000, because I do owe myself that one. The idea for me was to get myself a couple of these things for my collection, like the favorite handhelds that I grew up with. It is possible that sometimes you're going to get this thing and it's still a little bit wobbly because they didn't implement every hook in here. And I'm just going to be honest, I have perhaps the problem a couple of times that I need to put it back or just open it up, that we're going to do anyway for this video. Because if you need to remove the plexi over here, that is getting stuck underneath, yeah, like that. So it's quite difficult to get this right. So the next thing that we're just going to do is just open it up and just do a quick overview. Let's remove these and we can just lift it out and also do a quick peek in the inside. The way how they made it is quite simple. It has a piece of cardboard with a high quality print, I must say, and give them some credits. First of all, when it comes to the cleaning, I don't know if they just use new shells, but up close you can see how glossy it is. These things are like completely crazy scratch sensitive, but they look amazing, or they just cleaned it up that thorough. But the overall is great. I really love it that it's showing you here like the power circuit board, earphones, this is the power connector, and also it's like, is this thing completely broken? What happens if you're going to put it back together? I know there is a guy who basically did this with a Game Boy Color from Grid it was, I think, and that thing didn't work in the end. Here having the joystick, But if you just feel it, everything has been glued on here and is perfectly, yeah, really like perfectly done here. And like everything has been fit in or fit on the piece of wood perfectly, like even the buttons. So far I have no problems whatsoever. I think it's also cool that they still left the buttons in here. I don't know if this normally belongs in the shell, but it's kind of cool. Even the joystick looks as new. It's absolutely crazy. I think they just grabbed a new. I can see the contact that has been used, but then I keep wondering, it's such a beautiful device. Was it really broken? Okay, let's be very careful. Don't make too much filth. Let's not make a big mess out of it, because sometimes if you're going to get a lot of filth in the inside, it's going to be a nightmare to get everything out, because the static electricity that you're going to create when you're going to be getting a cloth or something like that. But this is what's basically like this thing is all about. Alright, let's remove this. Okay. It's just basic acrylic. So you always need to be careful with not only disassembly but also cleaning, that you're not going to get too much of a scratch on it. Okay, I got put my finger on the outside. Let's put it back in. Alright, there we go. Let's put the frame back in. And I think it doesn't really matter how I'm going to put it in, because it's the same kind of shape. This thing didn't go wrong here. Okay, and that's it. So let's put this back together. So far I have seen a couple of their products and there's no problem when it comes to the overall quality. I don't know how this will be with the controllers. I know they have a lot of different stuff out there, but I really like how this thing is turning out. No, it's fitting perfectly. Absolutely great. So they disassemble old school handhelds for making something cool. In my opinion, it's better to just have a waste and throw it away. But when it comes to old school Game Boys, but also particular PlayStation Portables, there are so many replacement parts. So I always wonder, like, couldn't they fix this or something? Because it's still a waste if you're going to put in great working PlayStation Portable 2000 in here. By the way, what I wanted to know from you guys, which PlayStation Portable did you own? Did you even own a PlayStation Portable, and what model? If you're going to put the PlayStation Portable 1000 against the 2000, what is the difference? I find it quite interesting to see that we do have like a lot of differences. To begin with, when it comes to the back shell, we're just going to get basically two pieces of plastic on here, where we're having a full complete plastic with the PlayStation Portable 2000. So the construction, the way how everything made, Hideo like had the completely laser unit in here. It's kind of funny, but when you're going all the way back to the 1000, you don't have this at all. So they clearly make a decision and make both of the let's say the frameworks, yeah, different. It's not like you're going to get the same stuff with a different PlayStation Portable. It's a completely redone when it comes to both models. I'm going to give this thing absolutely a great place in my collection. Let me know what is your favorite handheld. Thank you all for watching. Consider subscribing, hit the little bell, and it would be great to see you in the next video. I want to invite you on this cool wicked giveaway that I'm doing. If you want to win yourself a frame for your game room, you can do it now. I'm collaborating with Grid itself for this giveaway, and I mean they are going to help me drop ship a product to you brand new. It's going to be super easy, and so far I understand you can pick and place your portable and let's say Game Boy Classic for your collection. I want to thank you all for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the Wicked Package from China. We'll leave a link in the description and also in the comment section, you know where to find this giveaway. Watch out for the spammers, because I don't ask any money for this. You can just join for free, and when I'm shipping out a Grid frame, it's going to be shipped for you for free. The royalties and taxes maybe you need to pay, but you don't need to pay anything for the product itself.